I'm sorry, say that again?
Hopefully that got me back into the DCTV photos. My question for you...
Would you like to see my interpretive dance first?
Yeah! Yes!
I'm gonna need 3 women. No, I'm only kidding. That's the end. That's as much as I got. I had to
The best was that there were 3 girls in the back that got up like, come on, girl. Come on, let's get on stage.
Look at you.
I'll let him spank me.
This one in particular. This woman actually climbed over this woman's back.
I'm there.
Did you see that? She was actually pulling at your hair. It's okay. You okay? Are you sure? All right. Because there seem to be fingernail indentations in your... I had to sign a contract that stipulated I would not take my pants off.
Yes, and I made him sign it.
Nobody said anything about my belt, though.
As long as your pants stay up, I don't care.
I'm sorry, please continue with your question. Would somebody help to remember that I wore a belt when I leave?
I'm not sure if I can continue. My question for you actually has nothing to do with Star Trek. I want to thank you for making the first, 5 hours of last season's 24, 5 of the most awesome hours there have ever been. When I saw you in that opening scene, I turned to my girlfriend and I said, this season is going to fucking rock.
Pardon me, it's French. Cover the little guy's ears.
Thank you.
Just being honest.
Thank you. They blew me up rather quickly. I think you're embellishing, but I appreciate the sentiment. Thank you.
You were awesome.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Wow. Did you
I was,
did it for me.
Yeah, well, you know, you're my man. That's what family's for. Nah, you blew it. No, it's too late. You gave it back, son.
See you in the 50s.
It's a rapture.
Actually, the last time I watched you guys, I actually asked if you guys considered yourself geeks. I was dressed as Leonard McCoy at the time.
Do I consider John a geek? Yes.
No, actually, going in a different direction with that. You talked about interacting with fans here and how you had brief experiences. I'm curious, have you ever interacted with fans online? What do you know about the online fandom? Have you ever encountered fan fiction?
I've heard of fan fiction, but I've never immersed myself in that world. I've never dealt with any fans online. I don't even update my own website, okay? That's how bad I am. I'm one of those artists from the old school. For me, it's all about the artistry and the performances. If I'm sitting at home and I'm chatting with you on Facebook telling you that I just got back from the grocery store, I'm not really creating anything. So I tend to get to work and I figure you do quality projects and that will all come. So I don't know about John.
I write all the fan sites and I praise myself with fake names.
Oh, that's a good idea. Oh, I'm using that. That's
Yeah, John Billingsley. He made the first 5 hours of 24. In fact, that is me.
Epic rock. That's
Anita, it's another part of the whole disguise thing we pulled off. We did a really good job, man. Good job, John. No, I like Anthony. I'm a technophobe. The modern age scares me. I'm a bit of a Luddite. I should have been born in the 15th century. I should have been a...
You weren't?
Like a...
It was there! He opened the door. I just stepped in. What do you want me to do?
Can you ask me why I came back to watch you guys a second time?
Anybody ever see Burns and Allen?
I think I'm about to get hit or something bad is about to happen.
No, it's Burns and Allen. You know Burns and Allen?
I have no idea.
Oh my God.
Younger than you.
What about Franklin Delano Roosevelt? You heard of him?
I have, vaguely.
Burns and Allen, I have to educate you, young man.
Yes, sir.
One of the great comedy teams of all times. And for those of you who know Burns and Allen, Tracy Gracie Allen, she played the dimwit.
So who would I be playing, John? I'm just curious.
That wasn't my point. Anyway, she would say something inadvertently hurtful to George Burns, and George Burns would take like 45 minutes just kind of like formulating his response. And he would have people on the floor. It was like Jack Benny. Have you heard of him?
Yeah, I do.
Jack Benny?
Yes.
You know, Jack Benny sort of like, you know, your money or your life, and Jack Benny would kind of go. And the gag, the robber would eventually go, well, your money or your life, and Jack Benny would go, I'm thinking. And he would make it a half-an-hour bit. You can't do that anymore. Now you gotta take your pants down. It's so the modern age.
And the last part was one comment. You said you don't get the chance to interact with fans, so I'm gonna just stick my little hobbity neck out and say I'd love to buy you guys a pint.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. But that's the problem is there's no time here.
But I had to say it.
But the next time.
Yeah.
Next time we will always.
And I remember faces. John, she owes us a drink. That's right, that's right.
Ignore the ears.
Look for the girl with the dirty feet.
With the dirty feet, the hairy feet, yes.
Don't be gone by the night. Costume, you guys act know all about prosthetics and costumes. Come on.
A little,
I can
yeah.
show you my feet now if you want, but that's just regular old dirt.
Yeah.
Do you guys see why I love this man so much? Do y'all get it? He's just amazing. And yeah, because you just killed her dog. He kicked his shoes off and the dog's face just curled up and it's stuffed. Green, field, gaseous, yeah, yes. Hello, sir, how you doing?
Hey guys, I'm doing great. You guys are, I just want to make a comment first that I have been amongst some of the other activities here at the con. You know, there's some gaming, there's so many different activities.
You're the pole dancing team? So I think I recognize you from last night. Was that you?
No.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
No, and what I'm having
You threw him, John. Okay, refocus. John he did that to us on set. Okay, so refocus and then start over. Go.
Yeah, my question is while it still existed, I was fortunate enough to go and visit Star Trek The Experience at Las Vegas, and I was wondering if you guys had ever had the chance to go to Star Trek The Experience in Las Vegas, maybe as, you know, appearances, or maybe went through the rides and what your experiences were.
I love the Star Trek Experience. Have you guys been to that? At the Hilton? They housed us at the Hilton Hotel, and I thought it was fantastic. I went through it once.
Did they make you stand in line?
Yes.
Me too.
How funny is that? I said, I can't just kind of cut, that's me. Really, look, take my earring out. Go on, look, that's... But it was also pretty surreal because as I'm standing in line...
I pretended I was part of the ride for people, did you?
Only when this guy came up and tried to sit on my lap for some reason. I was like, no, dude, I'm just
standing in line.
While I was standing in line. So that was pretty surreal because I'm just kind of laughing, going, all right, I'll move forward. And then people were talking, and they realized that it's actually me standing next to them. So it turned into, it wasn't a ride anymore, it was all about
The line.
God.
Star Trek.
And so we didn't even get in. We didn't even get in when that whole thing started because everybody then, and we turned around, they said, well, we're here to see you. No, you're here to ride the ride. So I moved people out of the way. And I love that thing. I think it's great that they devoted.
Now they're putting it back up again in someplace else, right? And
Are they? That's what I was wondering, because I know they canceled it.
Yeah, I don't know what Hilton was thinking. I mean, it's like, why does anybody else stay in the Hilton? It's off the strip.
Yes.
Yeah, they are putting it in a new hotel and they are revamping it, and I think it's supposed to open next year. Does anybody know? Downtown, yeah. I mean,
Downtown Vegas?
Yeah.
Neonopolis.
So what I heard the last time I was there was that it was taking a little longer than they anticipated, but particularly with the success of the movie, they're very excited about reopening the ride. You know, it's obviously not going to be, I don't think it's going to be Borg, it's going to be something else, but I'm sure given the nature of modern technology, it'll be even scarier than the last one was.
Right.
So, you know, that's the good news.
Wait, you were scared on it?
I am scared shitless of like a merry-go-round, man. It's like,